Hi everybody, how are you guys all doing today? I hope that you guys are all doing amazing. My name is TracEy and I am an International Exchange Coordinator with EF High School Exchange Year. And I am so excited to be able to spotlight one of our exchange students that we are looking for a host family for. But before I get started in today's video, I always like to start my videos off by saying thank you to each one of you for taking the time to click on that play button and giving me the opportunity to share these types of videos with you. So thank you so much for being here today, and thank you so much for being a part of my YouTube community. With that being said, let's go ahead and dive on into today's video because, like I said, I have an exchange student looking for a host family. In this case, the spotlight is all about Bastian. That may not be the way that you pronounce it in his home country, but here in the United States, the way that I pronounce it, his name would be Bastian, and he is from Denmark. So with that being said, you may have seen this post here with this image on my social media. My social media would be obviously here on YouTube through my community section of my channel, and then also on my Facebook group at TracEy EFIEC. You can find the links down below in the description, and then also you may have seen it over on my Instagram account where it's Tracey_EF_IEC. Again, those links are found in the description down below. But if you are interested in learning more about Bastian, then stick around because there is a lot to learn about Bastian, and I am excited to share this information with you. This is public information, so if you are interested in hosting Bastian, or you're on the fence about hosting an exchange student, or you just have questions about hosting an exchange student, again, that link is down below. You could touch base with me on any of those social media platforms, or via email as well, or through my landing page on the website. So anyways, without any further ado, let's go ahead and let's get started. I am going to go ahead and flip on over. You will notice I will be going through two pages. This is the first page, and then this is the second page. It has lots of information about Bastian, and so when I sit down, when I do this video, you can do your dishes, you can do house chores, you can be in the office working at your desk, whichever it may be. If you are not a visual listener, then you can certainly just listen as I'm going through his profile as you are working throughout your day. But for those of you that are visual and you want to visualize what I am reading through this video, then please stay tuned because I'm going to be going through 2 pages worth of information here. So with that being said, let's go ahead and flip this around so I can give you a much better view. I'm going to bring the camera a little bit closer, just like this. And then I'm going to, as an IEC, I go through lots and lots of profiles, and I use my iPad in order to make markings. So then when I have a host family that is interested, let's say for instance, if they're looking for a male that likes to play soccer, I'm going to be able to identify a male because I'm going to be marking in a blue color. For girls, it'll be pink. In this case, I'll be marking with blue. So I'll be able to identify the gender, and then I'll also be able to highlight certain areas on their application. So then as I'm flipping through, those people will stand out to me. So stay tuned as I go through this, and then you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started on highlighting here. So we have Bastian. He is 15 years old, from Denmark. If you are interested in hosting Bastian, you can let me know what the code is. It's DKC2258539. That is this code right here. For quick information, he was born in 2009. He will be here for the full school year. So when we place students, they're either here for 1 semester or for a full school year. In this case, we are currently placing for the first semester and also the full school year. So in this case with Bastian, he is a full year student. The region or states of choice that he hopes to be placed in is in the states of Oregon, Rhode Island, Vermont, Connecticut, Idaho, Maine, Massachusetts, Montana, New Hampshire, California, and Colorado. Now, I highlighted California because that's the state that I live in. However, if you are interested in hosting Bastian, you can certainly still reach out to me, and either I will be in contact with you or somebody on EF side will be in contact with you shortly to answer any questions or to get you set up with hosting. The academics, his grade average is a B plus. He has not graduated, and his English level is at a 7. So when they are tested for their English, they are tested in their English writing, in their English understanding, and also in their English in being able to speak English. And so we grade them, or EF grades them, anywhere from an average of 5 all the way to a 10 being proficient. So in this case, Bastian speaks very well in English because he is at a level 7. Student's family, he lives with both of his parents. He is an only child and he does not have any pets. As far as religion goes, we are not a religious-based organization or program. So, but that is a question that is asked. And so in this case, Bastian is identifying as a Christian. He attends services a couple of times a year. And if he gets placed with a host family that attends church services, he would absolutely love to attend those services with the host family. As far as activities goes, while he's here in the United States, attending high school to see what it's like to be a high school student here in America, he does hope to try team sports. He would like to get involved in volunteer activities and also band or choir. Back home in Denmark, his hobbies and interests are listening to music, movies or TV, playing sports, socializing with friends, and also cooking. I'll go more into detail on this area here later on the next page because he gets more into detail about this information. As far as sports and activities goes, he loves playing golf. Football, when I say football, that means in translation in Europe, soccer. So he loves to play soccer, and then also running. He also plays the drums. So if you are a drummer, then this is going to be a really great student for you because he loves playing the drums. And again, he gets into more of that information on the next page. As far as diet and allergies go, his favorite foods are lasagna, burger, pastas, green salad, and any kind of chicken. He does not have any kind of special diets, nor does he have any allergies. As far as a few areas of being open or not being open on, he is open to double placements. That means if there were 2 exchange students that you were open to hosting, he would be open to having a second exchange student. However, they cannot be from the country of Denmark because that's where he is from. So it would have to be a student that is from outside of Denmark. He is not open to a single parent host, but he is open to a host family that identifies with the LGBTQIA+ community. As far as being quiet or being talkative, he says that he's right in the middle. He's pretty average. As far as his room tends to be, it's not organized or messy. He's about average. And he's also average on being shy or outgoing. He falls right in the middle. And then as far as when plans change at the last minute, him being able to navigate with that, he's either flexible or rigid. He is right in the middle, so he's pretty adaptable. All right, so as far as the application process goes, on the next page, EF likes to ask the exchange students some questions, and so I am going to ask I'm going to tell you the questions that were asked, and then he will answer them. So in this case, EF asks, how would you describe yourself and your personality to future host family? He says, I am open to try new things and not afraid of it. I'm very forgiving and do not get very angry at people. I love spending time with the people I love, such as friends and family. I am pretty good at meeting new people, but I wouldn't say it's my biggest skill. I am very positive and see bad things from a good perspective. I am also very oriented in to find a solution on a problem, which is wonderful. I love that about him. The next question that EF asks is, what are you passionate about? What are some things you love to talk about endlessly? And he says, I love listening to music. I also play the drums, which I am also very happy to play. I am not that good at soccer, but I love talking about it and other sports with my friends too. In my free time, I also enjoy playing golf. I really like the feeling I get when I hit the ball far or a long shot. What are your favorite classes or subjects in school and why? He says, I really like math because there's only one right answer, and if it's not really a subject where you have, and it's really not a subject where you have to explain what your thoughts are behind the answer, which can be nice to have sometimes. I also like PE because like I said before, I like staying active. EF asks, tell us more about the interests, hobbies, sports, or activities you like to do. He says, I like cooking both in the sweet room, making cakes and such, and in the salt room, dinner and other dishes. I love making a bowl of popcorn and then laying in bed and put on a good movie or series. I really love music. And almost can't go a day without it. I listen to it at any time possible without disturbing someone. I love my friends and like spending time with them. We do a lot of different activities together, all from doing sports to go shopping and much more. I also love staying active. For example, I work out at the gym, and he works out at the gym a lot and goes on running trips. I also play golf, but it does not keep me as active. How do you normally spend your alone time or free time? He says, I normally listen to music or watch a good movie. Sometimes when I'm in my room, it gets a bit messy, and so he'll clean it up. EF does ask the students to write a host family letter to their future host family. And in this case, he writes, Dear host family, my name is Bastian and I am 14 years old. I am currently in ninth grade. At the moment, I live with both parents and no siblings. We live in a pretty average sized apartment in the town in Denmark. It is a very safe and cozy little town, even though it's pretty large population. In my free time, I love to play the drums and play golf. I also often work out in a local gym and go for runs around the lake close to me. All of these I would love to keep doing during my stay. I also love listening to music and do it very often, and I can talk very much about it. When I am not doing my hobbies, I love being with my friends where we usually meet on one of the soccer fields in the city's club and play some ball. Sometimes we don't have enough energy and we just play some games on the PlayStation instead. My city has a pretty good size of around 25,000 people living there. I am a certified barista and scuba diver. I also have a job where I sell ice cream. I am looking very much forward to going on this experience and getting to know you, the city, the school, and much more. I am excited by teaching you something about my culture and the place I come from. I would, for example, love to make some of the most characteristic Danish dishes and the ones I like the most. I am looking forward to learning a lot of new things, and I believe it is going to be a very good, exciting, fun, and challenging year. Best regards, Bastian. So, really great profile. I hope that you guys enjoyed his profile. If you did and you are interested in hosting him, then definitely reach out to me and let me know. The best way to reach out to me is by going to my website, and that is when you click on the description down below to my website. This is what my website will look like. It'll take you directly. You'll see my profile picture here. When you scroll down to the very bottom of the website, you will see where it says find your exchange student. This will be the starting grounds for you hosting, or if you have any questions, fill this information out. You're going to fill in your first name, your last name, your email, your phone number, the city that you live in, and the state, and then you will click that little box right there and then go ahead and connect me with a student. That will be the beginning stages for you to host Bastian. So if you are interested, which I hope you are, go ahead and click that link down below to get you started with the application process. Anyways, so I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do not forget to subscribe to this channel, because I will be doing more videos on these students that we have in our system. If you are interested in learning more about students that we have available through EF High School Exchange Year, be sure to subscribe to this channel. Make sure also to click that notification bell. That way, whenever a new video goes up on this channel, then you will be given that notification, and you'll know when a new student is being spotlighted. So anyways, everybody, thank you so much for being here all the way to the end. You guys are absolutely amazing. And thank you for this opportunity to share Bastian's profile with you. And until next time, have a great rest of the day and a great rest of the week. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.